Hello, everybody. We're back in the Phantom Zone talking about some 90s comics. Sean, I can't see. What happened? Oh, we lost Sean. Okay, well, he'll come back on. So today we're going to be discussing and looking at every comic that came out in February of 1990. Hold on a second. There we go. What happened there? We lost you for a second.
My internet conked out. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to be talking about everything that came out in February of 1990. We already did January 1990. So we're going to go through all of that goodness. And we were talking earlier. We can continue our talk here for a minute, which was we're talking about. I was on Nerdman's channel discussing movies that were overrated, specifically superhero movies that were overrated. I don't know who won because that was a very long stream. I was in and out, and I'm gonna say the champion of overrated movies is Zack Snyder's Justice League, because I literally hear about it every 5 minutes, and it sucks. Like it's not even a good movie where you're like, okay, it's a good movie. It's a little overhyped. Like, maybe SpiderMan No Way Home is overhyped, right? It's a bit overrated.
Yeah, I'd probably say Endgame.
Endgame is definitely up there.
Yeah, because it's good, but I would say Infinity War is way better.
Oh, way better. Yeah. I would say so. Infinity War came up, and I said Infinity War is not overrated because it took a long, just think of everything leading up to Infinity War, and then actually a lot of people in the comments were with me. I said, and I stole this from you. I was like, look, Thanos. Everybody knows who Thanos is. This is outrageous.
People don't understand that context. If you're like us and you grew up with this stuff in comics and nobody knew what a Thanos was or what an Infinity Gauntlet was, it's like now they're household things. It's like everyone knows Thanos. And Thanos, I would say now, is one of the great screen villains.
Yeah.
Right up there with Darth Vader,
I can't
in
believe
people's
it.
minds, right? And that's insane to us.
It's insane.
When we were kids, it's like there's no way a studio is ever gonna make this. And even if they do, come and go and no one will care about Thanos. That movie put Thanos on the map and the Infinity Gauntlet is insane. It's insanity. Everyone has to shut up, man. It's like, yeah.
I know. How come nobody cares about Darkseid?
Yeah.
Right? It's like
and that's a shame because Thanos was a ripoff of Darkseid in the comics.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. So we can stop with this.
Make an impact. Yeah. It's like
with this Snyder cut. It's like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Does anyone generic person, if you went on the street and said Thanos, Darkseid, who do you know? It's like they'll be like, oh yeah, Thanos.
He does this and everything. They know the bare basics, but that's craziness. That they know that
basics of Darkseid, right? Apocalypse, sort of they don't know any of this stuff.
Omega beams. Yeah,
they don't, it's like they don't know any of this stuff. So we can stop. So that's the most overrated. Next most overrated is Dark Knight or The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight,
because it's like a masterpiece movie. Everyone thinks it's like 10 out of 10. It's like it's okay.
I'd have to watch it again, but Batman Begins, I've watched that more now than Dark Knight.
I would say Batman Begins is better.
For sure, better,
than The Dark Knight. I would say.
Yeah.
I would put this movie, The Batman. I have to watch it again. I'll watch it again at home, where I can pay attention better and not, and try to stay awake more. So it's like, I'll watch it again. But so many people are asking me still, and there's a buddy of ours. Who his brother, asked me, he's like, oh, have you seen The Batman yet? So I'm like, that's a stupid question.
Yeah.
Of course, I see everything opening night. I'm even seeing Morbius.
Yeah.
And and I was like, yeah, of course it's. He's like, well, what do you think? I'm hearing a lot of. So he's like, my coworkers are mixed because his coworkers are normies.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta sneeze. It's been building up this entire time. One second. No. Oh, wait, it's coming.
Just look at a light or something.
Does that work?
Yeah, it works for me.
That took my headset out. So there are a lot of normies, and they're just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. And I think that's the major problem.
Yeah.
Is that the regular people who are not amped to just see Batman on screen,
yeah,
they just want to see an entertaining movie, and they're just kind of like, ooh, what's happening here? This isn't what I thought it was going to be. And I started watching the animated series again.
Yeah.
So I just watched the first 2 today. The first one's Man Bat.
Yes.
And
on Leather Wings, yeah.
Leather
it was
Wings,
on prime time first, and yeah.
And the thing is like, if you look at that episode just on its own 22 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that is almost like I would say it's like a flawless 22 minutes or whatever, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first saw that. When did that come out? What year is that?
92.
Oh, we can talk about it. Well, we could do that on an episode then.
Yeah.
I'll tell you real quick. When I first saw the animated series, that first episode, I was disappointed.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the
art style.
I didn't like the art style at all. And I remember going back the next day, and we were all talking about it. And we're like, why does it look like that? Now, we all grew up with, like, more human looking
figures.
Yeah, not this kind
no
of
one was trying to be artistic or anything when they did Super Friends, when they did
it's just Superman, like from the comics. There he is, right?
Yeah.
And this was very weird. Watching it now, though, I do appreciate it. And I think it's kind of cool. And I bought the newest figure for the animated series that came out for Batman, because I don't have they never really made good figures for that show, I have to say. The figures
they were pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
They didn't make a whole vast swath of them like you'd figured they would, right?
Yeah, and all of the recent attempts have really sucked for me. I've held them in my hand. I've watched I just watch unboxing before I buy anything, because I want to see what this toy is. And then I watched, like, this looks pretty good, and they have a shit ton at my Toys R Us, so I just bought them.
Yeah.
Or I bought just Batman. It looks pretty. Actually looks pretty good. He's on the shelf way back there.
But the toothpick legs and the U-shaped torso always threw me. It's like, that's for every. Actually, do I have? Here's an example. This is the black suit variant of the animated Superman.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's got the toothpick legs and the giant, and that's the way he was in the cartoon. But it looks weird. I mean, if you look at another,
that's the better Superman.
Yeah, and it's the human body, but
So that's the rebirth
version. Yeah,
that was the rebirth Superman that you had there.
Yeah, I know. It's not the 1,000.
Yeah, I don't mind the rebirth Superman. But now what he is now is
no. I get every McFarlane release Superman thing.
They got new ones. They got two new ones now.
Yeah, I know. There's General Zod and there's Solar Suit, but I'll get them, man. I need the blue Lex Luthor as well. I have the green one. I mean, he's right here, actually.
I'm super, like, picky. I bought the Batman Todd McFarlane, which is right there.
Yeah.
And then I bought the animated series Batman, but the legs are he can stand on his own without.
Yeah.
So his legs can support him.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into it. So we're looking at, this is Mike's Amazing World, and I guess I can put the link. Why did it select all that shit? Okay, so I filtered this a little bit better from last time. So what I did was I'm showing all publishers on sale. So this is the on sale date. On sale in February 1990, sort alphabetically, and I excluded variants and I excluded collections.
Okay.
So that'll make it a bit easier for us to kind of go through, and that limits the amount, because there's still like a shit.
There's still a lot. It's the 90s, right? And it gets even bigger and bigger. So
So we'll power through these a bit quicker, and then we're gonna talk about the SpiderMan story. Okay, so Nam, I forgot. I wasn't into the Nam.
We talked a bit about the Nam. I wasn't a Nam guy. I was more of a Semper Fi. I had that Action Comics with Maxima.
So I was
Always
going to
trying to
talk
marry
about this one.
Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to talk about this one, but I thought let's do Spider-Man because it's got a Spider-Man and Punisher in it.
Yeah.
And Action Comics, I mean, this wasn't 650 was the big one. This is just like, another issue. But Action Comics is awesome. Adam Strange, #2, that's cool. AD&D, we talked about this last time a little bit.
DC's DC, I guess, had all of TSR stuff. They had Forgotten Realms. They had like all his branded stuff there. Releasing them. I don't know anyone who even talks about these. So like I have them in trade paperbacks, and they're okay.
You have AD&D in trades?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's either that or Dragonlance, one of the two. You were there when I bought them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't remember which ones you got. Well, we're going this Sunday.
Yeah.
And then then there's the big one in June, which we're gonna hit up. We'll hit that one hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one's gonna still be pretty good. This one doesn't have as many older comics though, I find. It has some. They don't go too. It's not too crazy.
Yeah.
The good ones in June. So I'm only gonna take a little bit to this one.
Yeah. Well, I'll see. I might not even buy anything. Yeah.
I mean, that's happened. Yeah. Adventurers. That's cool. This is pretty neat. This big bearded guy.
If I saw it for $1 or 50 cents, I'd buy it. Yeah.
Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Were you confused by this? Because I think there were maybe 4 or 5 issues of this. Bayou Billy was a video game.
Yep.
When they did a mass media thing, I was always confused as to whether or not the game is based on the comic or the comic is based on the game. It's the same thing with Maniac Mansion. I always thought that the show was based on the game, and I was like, well, wait a minute, am I right there? I don't even know, But here it's like Bayou Billy, the comic. It's awesome. Everyone's forgotten about this character, and the game was super hard that everyone hated it. So
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm stunned. I have no idea. Like, it's an Archies brand.
So,
which is like Archie's publishing this. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, this is out of nowhere.
I mean, like, who's this big epic guy here? Dark Horse. Dark Horse was always the. I always felt like their comics. Maybe they're over my head or something. Like I was always intimidated. I'm thinking like, the adventures of Luther Arkwright. I'm like, this sounds like it's going to be too.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be for me.
Dark Horse Presents was the best comic to get because he had a sampler and everything. The only problem was it was black and white all the time.
Oh,
but it was like Dr. Giggles was in there. It's like Virus, which became a movie Virus. That was in there. Yeah.
I thought I was like one of the few people that didn't think that was too bad.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
So this is the Adventures of Superman, which used to be. So it used to be Superman became Adventures of Superman, but then there was Superman, which was the John Byrne Superman.
Yeah.
So I was always confused, like the number. Like, I mean, I don't understand why they did that. Like,
yeah, just to keep the legacy, I guess. Numbering.
Yeah, they should have just kept it as Superman, and then they should have done Adventures as the new thing, or even Man of Steel as the new thing.
Yeah.
Like Man of Steel was the miniseries. And then it was.
But then they did Superman, Man of Steel in the 90s.
Afterwards, yeah. So why didn't they just John Byrne should have just done Man of Steel then?
Yeah, continuing on like Transformers. Like you say, it's a 4-issue series, and then it just continues 5, 6, 7.
Sure, yeah. And I think it was like I think Man of Steel was like 6 issues or something weird, right?
Yeah.
It was like a weird number.
Yeah.
So do your 6 and then just continue it as Man of Steel. But then they started with Superman #1, right? And then Superman, the real Superman comic, became the Adventures of Superman. And then
Superman 1 after in the Byrne era was the Metallo cover, right?
Let me look at it.
It's like the series, not the Man of Steel thing.
Because I have all these.
I have it. I'm pretty sure it's the Metallo cover where he's like.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like yellow and like there's an outline of Metallo and stuff coming out.
Oh, for crap! I got to see it because it's bothering me now. John Byrne.
Like it's Superman 1 Volume 2, I guess.
Oh yes, that's it. Okay, yeah, that's the cover. You're right. Yeah, okay. Phew, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I just need to visually see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Akira, we talked about it. It's a great series. Alf, I know you were into Alf.
Alf, man. Anyway.
Like, whoa.
That's Willie Tanner again.
Yeah, he's from Melmac. Alien Legion.
Yeah, I know of this, but I never read it.
Like, this does not look like it's Marvel.
No, it's not. It's well, is that Epic or not?
No, it says publisher Marvel.
Oh yeah, so but it's one of their imprints.
Yeah, it's one of the. Yeah, it's not real Marvel
or
whatever.
Yeah.
Alpha Flight. I might have this one. What number is this? Oh, 83. No, I don't have that one.
I never really got into Alpha Flight. I know I should because I'm Canadian, but
Well, I think it was a very high-rated book when it came out, right? That's John Byrne as well. Amazing Stories.
Amazing Heroes.
I'm sorry, Amazing Heroes. I don't know why I said Amazing.
But it's a trade mag, right? So
this is I don't know what this is. This is from
they still publish this today. It's
really?
It's a trade thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we got this, yeah.
So Amazing Spider-Man. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 331, which we're going to take a look at. Yep. Yeah. We're going to take a look at that in more depth with the January release because it was a two-parter with the Punisher. And anytime the Punisher's in a comic, I'm like, oh man. Animal Man, as we talked about last time, we got into this a bit later. This is a very weird cover. Like, what is happening here with this little girl? Yeah. It's like, little girl. It's like, okay.
Oh, Vampire Lestat,
yeah. That's awesome.
When did the Interview with the Vampire come out?
I don't know. Oh, I saw it in the theater, and I remember.
Yeah.
Let's see, Interview.
I feel like it's later in the 90s. It's not
1994.
Yeah.
So
so this is back then.
That's awesome, and they're basically adapting the novels,
the books, and not the movies.
Because Vampire Lestat is the second book, perhaps, or the third book.
I don't know.
It's not the first book because the first book is called Interview with the Vampire. Then it's like Queen of the Damned, and then it's like Vampire Lestat or something like that.
Yeah.
Apache Dick, okay, from Malibu. That is a weird one. Number 1. Ooh, I don't think that went anywhere, but. And we got a bunch of Archies. We know Archies is fun.
Yeah.
So Atlantis Chronicles number 1. I've got this on digital, man.
Oh, Atlantis Chronicles, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Peter David. I pretty much just grabbed anything that was Peter David related before Comixology got garbage.
Yeah.
I have not read this though. Did you ever read this?
No.
I only got it because it was Peter David and he was doing Aquaman, which is the Aquaman that I really like.
That's cool. It's like Hawk World or something.
Yeah, it's just like this, it's just like Atlantis stuff. So Avengers, you got.
I was all into Avengers at this point.
Oh, okay, so this is all. Yeah, this is all the good. Let me move this over.
That's when they fight. They're fighting Nebula.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Avengers. So what is going on here? So this is Spotlight.
Yeah, I feel like I had this, but I couldn't find it because I remember this cover. So
I'm pretty sure I have this on digital because it's got Hawkeye in it.
Yeah.
And I also like US Agent. West Coast Avengers. I may or may not have this one. I have to check my. Did I read this one? You know what? I'm rereading of West Coast, and I think this is around where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I'm at the one where Scarlet Witch became bad, and it was that famous. It was just the one before this.
Yeah.
Where she's like on the cover holding like Wonder Man and Iron Man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's like I'm back or whatever. What the hell is this? Badger.
Oh, Badger, yeah.
Wow.
That's Malibu or
publisher First Comics.
First
I don't know if that's
Comics?
Maybe part of.
Yeah.
Now this looks like a 90s. Like this looks 90s.
Yeah, there are all sorts of other like publishers and stuff at the time too. It wasn't just Image and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. And Image isn't even here yet.
No. Yeah, it's another 2 years.
Yeah.
I got that one, man.
You got this Batman?
Yeah. Do I have it? Yeah, he goes to Russia and fights the protege of KG Beast.
Oh my god.
The demon. Yeah. It's
That's
awesome. It's a 3-part thing. It's wicked. All the Batman stories of this time were great.
Oh, there's this great channel I discovered. I forgot the guy's name. I can tell it to you privately after. He does Batman comic things, and he'll do like the 10 best stories of the Bronze, 10 best stories of Silver Age, 10 best, and he'll give you all the so You know what he did? You know the video I watched the other day, and I thought of you immediately. Nocturna. He did the entire.
Yeah.
He did the he did the entire saga.
Does he have an accent? Is it
yes,
Salazar?
Salazar.
Yes, I know who that is. Yeah.
Yes. So I took
that
a
guy's
screenshot.
a mega Batman fan. That's the real thing.
He is the real Batman fan. And I took a screenshot of like the entire Nocturna saga.
That's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 issues. Now I actually have every issue of Detective Comics and Batman on digital.
Yeah.
But I don't have that many on physical because the ones that I did have, they were beat up to crap. I gave them to my friend for his son because his son liked Batman. I just gave him all my Batman comics. And like that was the first appearance of Tim Drake I had, but like it was beat up. Now I rebought year 3 in a nice, like I rebought the issues and they're good condition and they're worth nothing. I guess because Tim Drake hasn't really appeared anywhere.
No, yeah, they're not worth anything. I know. It's like and Tim Drake and Jason Todd. No one really, like I've got the issue where Jason Todd goes sort of dark and like kills a guy, and that went up in price a bit. And now it's like no one cares. It's because it's like what drives market prices today is just media appearances. That's it.
I had this. Yeah. No, I had this conversation yesterday.
Yeah.
Tuesday at the comic shop.
Because the 90s, it was different. Everyone was trying to buy number ones and first appearances and keys of what was happening at the time on spec. Now it's just if someone turned up in a TV show or movie. That's all it is. It's like Rocket Raccoon, like the first appearances of that guy, like skyrocketed. Only because Guardians of the Galaxy was a hit,
Yep.
Like Drax and all that. And
I mean, we'll see if Prophet becomes a movie.
Yeah.
Then
like
maybe.
Iron Man 55, I think, was first appearance of Drax and first appearance of Thanos. And up to like very, very recently, no one gave a shit. And then Thanos turns up in well, he was around, but like no one still cared. And then he turned up in Infinity War, and boom, it skyrocketed. And you'd figure it would have skyrocketed anyways because it's the first appearance of Thanos. It's like, dude.
You can get so many of these. I just bought Mongol last show.
Yeah.
For nothing, right? It was 25
it's because he's not in a movie.
Wait till he comes in a movie. Then it's like, ooh, right?
Yeah.
Same with Vigilante. I quickly bought that first appearance of Vigilante. Remember I was saying I'm like, you know what? Let me grab this now because just in case.
I was trying to get the full set, the full series.
Oh,
and it was nothing. And then right when that show was around, all of a sudden like the bidding war like on eBay was crazy. And I tapped out. I was like, it was like $50. Now it's like $280 or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean they're all on digital. So again, it's like, if you need to read them, you can.
I just wanted the actual comics, but yeah.
And I'm gonna get some beautiful stories for ugly children. I remember this. Okay, we got Betty, Veronica, Betty, Blackhawks. We never got into that.
No.
Body Count number 3. This is weird. This is Malibu.
Yeah.
It's like one of their weird ass. It's like you could just tell. It's like, what is this? Like this is weird.
Yeah.
Captain America, man. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I might have this one.
You might have this, yeah.
Yeah, I started with 298.
Is that who's that? Seriously?
I can't tell. Yeah, I think so.
Because she was always all over Captain America, so put that in the movies anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Flag Smasher appeared, but I don't think that comics. I have the first Flag Smasher, but it's the bullshit Flag Smasher, so it doesn't even matter. Captain Atom. Never. I think I have like one issue of Captain Atom. I just never.
Yeah, we made fun of Captain Atom hard last time, but yeah.
Captain Harlock. This is great. Obviously, it's a great.
Casper's the best. Want to hear anything?
Yeah, Casper's great. He's a cute guy. All right.
It's a digest too. That's cool.
Cerebus.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. I'm surprised you've never heard of Cerebus.
No.
He was in Spawn. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's skip some of these. Classics Illustrated. Which one
Oh
is
yeah,
this now?
it's like whatever books and stuff. Which one's this?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, yeah. Cool.
That's neat.
They're all cool. I mean,
more classics. Which one's this? Scarlet Letter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nightbreed #1, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. With freaking what's his face on the cover, man? Cronenberg.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is the guy's name? I forgot the character's name though.
After last time, I looked up Fright Night to see if I could like track any down, and they're expensive. Like the Fright Night comics.
Oh, the Fright Night comics.
It's the same people. That's cool.
That is cool.
Conan
Saga is awesome, right? We talked about.
Yeah,
that.
it's the awesome magazine version of these comics.
Basically. Yeah, it's the magazine version of this.
You just reprint those in black and white.
Which makes them just seem better.
Not to be confused with Savage Sword of Conan, which was like
right, which is the super. Yeah. Now this is awesome. This Cormac, what the hell?
Robbie Howard's guy, that's awesome. Yeah, like I mean, if something's public domain, by all means, just do it up.
This is awesome. Cyber 7. This looks Japanese or something. Eclipse.
Oh yeah.
Eclipse was like weird too. Cyberpunk, yeah. Daredevil, here you go.
Yeah.
So this is John Romita Jr. doing the art. So I've got all of these. Who is sending me? Getting tweets here. Okay. Somebody's sending me tweets. Come on the stream.
Yeah.
Dark Horse Presents. We just talked about that. Destroyer.
We talked about that. Destroyer
I couldn't believe they had.
That's tough to get to. They're all expensive, but yeah.
Detective 612.
Yep.
Wow, that's great. I think I'm gonna hit some Batman stuff pretty hard, but I think everyone's gonna be hitting Batman hard this weekend. But they'll be hitting the stuff that I don't care about. Like
and you'll be hitting the stuff they don't care about.
Yeah,
that's usually what happens.
Yeah, I never have competition, so I'm never in a rush.
Yeah, like late 80s, early 90s Batman, like Detective Comics and Batman comics, like are awesome, but like people only want keys and stuff. You're in it for the entertainment. You want the comics, you want the stories.
I'm close. I'm damn close to trying to get that whole Nocturna. I'm damn close. I took the screenshot. Let me see what I can. I'm real close to saying, you know what?
They're around. And you know what? Each one is probably $2 tops.
Right. They're all cheapy. It's like no one cares.
I wouldn't mind hitting that too. I'll check out the reading order and then I'll fucking.
Yeah, I've got the screenshot of it. I can send it to you. Well, you have some like.
I have a lot of them. Like
I think you might have. I think you might have most of them.
But most of the Custody Battle I don't have. So
yeah, I don't know I don't know. There's 11. What did I say? How many there was? It 11? It was like 11 or something. Oh, where is this? I don't want that open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, it's 19. It's
19, yeah. That should be a trade.
Yeah, so it's in the fives. So your first Batman was 540 or something, wasn't it? Or Detective 540?
Detective, yeah. Yeah.
So that's part of it.
Yep. No, I have the Thief of Night stuff before that too.
Okay, and a lot of that, yeah. So this is the late 300s and the mid 500s for DC. Nobody wants this.
No.
No, nobody. That guy will have it. That one guy that has everything, he'll have them. All right, let's continue on here. What the hell?
What's that?
Oh, it's still okay. It's
Dylan.
Archie. It's
God. Everyone in Archie had a comic, man.
Dr. Fate. Oh, this is a cool thing with all of our guys, Martian Manhunter and thing on the front. Guy Gardner.
I wonder who the cover artist was there, because
who was the cover artist? It looks like a very 90s thing.
Yeah.
The writer's J.M. DeMatteis is the writer.
Yeah.
The artist cover artist was it doesn't actually say the cover artist, but the artist was Sean McManus.
No.
I don't know who the cover.
Huh.
Where are we on here? Doctor Strange, Dominion, we talked about that. Doom Patrol, we talked about that. Dragonlance, here you go.
That's cool. Yeah, these
so
are cool
that's
comics
TSR.
if you like that kind of thing. I mean, but just as I say, no one talks about them.
No, El Diablo, numero 8. Elementals, Archie, X
X
Mutants.
Mutants, yeah.
What the hell?
Not to be confused with the X-Men, yeah.
Wow, that's outrageous. Thanks, Malibu. Excalibur with like Captain Britain, like,
Yeah.
and like, is that Captain Britain? Yeah. Who's the guy on the bottom? There's like another guy who looks like Captain Britain. I never liked the way the characters looked in this for some reason.
Oh yeah. Like the
And,
art?
yeah, like I don't know. They just looked weird to me.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's another Archie one. The Archie ones stand out because you keep wanting to click on them because they're very colorful.
Oh heck, I got that one.
FF?
That's awesome, man. It's like Thor versus Gladiator. Dun.
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic Four was cool at this time. I know that it's pineapple thing and then it's female thing, but you know.
It's Walt Simonson though, so
yeah.
Firestorm. Ooh, that's cool. Land of Peril. Wow. The artist's name is Thomas Mandrake. That's super pumped up.
Yeah.
Flash. Oh my God, what is going on? I'm so upset. I'm saying this woman's behind me. What is she doing? Forgotten Realms. Yep. Here's the rest of this TSR. I mean, you could have just been a TSR guy.
And and just buy the titles for that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's TSR again? It's like tactical strategy, something. It's like a weird.
I never knew what it was.
It's something weird. It's like tactical, strategic, something. Hold on.
Yeah.
I should know this, but since I used to get like my mom used to get their magazines of like what's coming up. TSR games meaning. Oh, I hate laptops. I can never type on them. Tactical studies rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's your that's your TSR meaning right there. Where are we at here? Forgotten. Fright Night. Yeah, there's those Fright Nights. G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I got that.
99.
Heading into 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
All those stories are great, man. G.I. Joe is one of the best written comics at the time.
Is it still Larry Hama at this point? Yeah,
it
is.
And he was throughout the whole thing.
Oh, he did the whole thing? Awesome.
Yeah. And all the file cards except for one.
Great. Which one did he not do?
I can't remember. It's probably Crystal Ball. It's supposed to be what's his name? Stephen King's son.
Oh,
but then his son claims that Stephen King really wrote it himself.
Yeah,
right?
I remember. I remember this now. Green Hornet, Emerald Dawn, Grendel.
Emerald Dawn is cool, man. I had the trades for that.
Yeah. I think I have the trades for that. I think I have them on digital.
Grimjack. I've always known the name. I've never bought a comic.
I've never seen. Yeah.
But yeah.
Hawk and Dove.
That's cool. It's not Liefeld yet, right?
No, it's not Liefeld here. I think he started this series.
Yeah.
Like this is continuing from his miniseries. Heathcliff, No One Should.
Terrorize the Neighborhood.
Hellblazer, Homicide. Oh, this is cool.
Like that's cool.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Huntress, like really? Like okay.
Yeah, it's like
Hulk.
Let's give our own series.
Still Peter David at this
point. Heck, I had this, yeah.
Yeah. Inhumans. What the hell is
still
this?
Trying to milk that copyright, you know.
Yeah, like I've never seen this one.
It's a special.
Ooh, this looks really cool. Wow, this is Marvel. Interface. Wow.
It's Epic, right? Yeah.
It's the Epic imprint. Yeah.
Epic was like science fiction stuff,
but
this
looks awesome.
More mature. Yeah.
Iron Man.
I have this somewhere. I was heavy into Iron Man.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
but it's like it sucked, but I still bought them all.
Jack the Ripper, Justice League, with Booster Gold.
Oh yeah, International. Fire.
Arg.
Beetle.
Oh, hey, this is
Europe.
Oh, Justice League Europe. God, there's like so many. Legion. This is the shitty Legion, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The way too serious Legion.
Leather and Lace. Oh,
God.
okay.
Archie off of the same characters has like 20 titles.
I know. Like, look at this.
They're
There's
masters of their art, man. Listen.
Lone Wolf and
They
Cub.
make fun. Yeah.
Right behind this laptop is my entire collection of Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yep.
Hey, Bugs Bunny. That's cool. Looney Tunes.
And he had a 3-issue series or something from DC. Manhunter.
Yeah, this isn't Manhunter.
So Manhunter was based on the old Kirby comics.
Oh.
But also there was the Manhunters. Like, I don't know what's canon in DC. The Manhunters were the big robots.
Yeah, those blue and purpley guys, right?
Whatever. Yeah.
Red and purple or whatever.
Yeah, they look like Manhunter.
Yeah.
Moon Knight. Doesn't get big until Splat comes. So
yeah, this is the bullshit Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Now I friggin' remember this.
Yeah, did you have this? I bought every Marvel Age. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I didn't get this, but I remember seeing this.
Yeah,
I just thought, oh, it's Ghost Rider on the cover.
Yeah,
Wolverine. So this is the Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine.
I said last time Marvel Comics Presents was basically Wolverine, right?
Right. Yeah. Marvel Comics Presents again with Wolverine.
God. But the good one, the good Wolverine. I like this costume.
Yeah, this is the costume I like. I just said that in my last video. This is Eric Larson.
Yeah.
I think Eric Larson did the one we're talking about today, right?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Marvel Fanfare. I remember this. Marvel Tales. Maze Agency. What the heck? Never heard of this one. Men in Black.
Yep. Way before their movie debut. Yeah.
Thor. So we can take a look at Thor.
That's cool.
It's like this Sable, Mr. Miracle, Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, they're kind of neat.
Yeah,
I have this, of course.
Yeah, I got this. I honestly, I collected the first 4 issues and I didn't like it, so I didn't carry on with it. Yeah. It was too eco based. Right. And also he fought the Griffin for like 4 issues, and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna move on, right?
Get on with it.
I had this somewhere, yeah.
I may have this one actually.
Nothing moves the blob. Anyway.
Yeah, that's from the game. Nothing moves the blob, and also in the Pride of the X-Men.
Yes.
New Teen Titans. It's like super like.
That's cool.
Nexus. What the hell is this?
If you're not Nexus, you're against us.
Yeah. Why is there 2 Nexus? Oh, Nexus Legends. Like, what? He's that good?
Jesus. Yeah.
Nick Fury Shield.
That's cool.
Ninja.
That's cool. Ninja High School.
Yeah. This. Yeah.
That must be an anime or something.
It's thing. Here's the Nth Man.
Nth Man's cool, man. There's Larry Hama again. It's World War III and shit. It's cool.
Open Space. Wow, it's Marvel.
It's probably epic.
Probably epic, yeah. Phantom.
The Phantom. Oh, that's awesome.
Plastic Forks. What the heck? Marvel. Epic, yeah, that's epic. Yeah, the Phantom's awesome. That's a good cover.
Yeah. DC Comics, though.
Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. He's been moved around so many times. Power Pack.
God. Who read Power Pack?
Nobody. I don't
How did it reach 50 issues or whatever? The Punisher.
I mean, it's Punisher, so that's cool.
Then there's Punisher magazine.
Yeah. This always looked like it was this is the good one.
Yeah.
Or War Journal, which just seemed look, this is what is going on, man. There's some weird shit happening in this, and Jim Lee, man, War Journal's awesome. I've got every issue, so
yeah.
Quasar.
I had the first few of these. I like Quasar a lot.
He's neat. He's a neat looking guy. The Question. This is cool. This was always that one where it's oh, this feels like it's too grown up for me.
Yeah, it's doesn't feel as fun.
Racer X. What the heck? Oh, that's Speed Racer, Racer X.
Yeah, Racer X.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made a comic of that. That's cool.
No, that's right. Real Ghostbusters, yeah.
From now, yeah.
I would just rather watch the cartoon.
That's cool to, want more adventures, right?
Yeah.
Retief is based on a science fiction character like in novels.
Ah, okay. Richie Rich, Ripper, Robocop.
Oh yeah, I was all over Robocop, man. I was all over that shit.
I might have this
like
one.
different Robocops from another corporation here.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They should have done that for the sequels. They should have gotten more into the corporate stuff.
Yeah, if a corporation runs the police, why wouldn't there be a rival corporation? It's like, well, our police are better, and then they manufacture another RoboCop. Like, to me, it wrote itself, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
RoboCop 2 is cool, but it looks forced.
No, well,
it's
RoboCop 2 is okay in
like,
the sense that they're trying to make a new, better one that they can control better. Okay. But then the third one should have been there was a rival corporation. They had that ninja, but it was trash.
It's stupid.
Like,
yeah.
You need him to be, you need it to be more machine-like. So it's like now he's fighting this other thing. Like,
yeah.
RoboCop 2, at least Frank Miller introduced a new machine creature. Like there was Ed 209, now there's RoboCop 2. Like,
yeah.
That's what I thought it was. Like, that's the formula. RoboCop's going to fight some new machine.
Yeah.
And there's going to be weird society things going on. Detroit's all messed up. There's going to be weird stuff going on with the government, weird stuff with the corporations, and RoboCop fights a guy at the end. Like, that's your formula. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Even the TV series didn't really do that. So, yeah.
I know. I don't know. It's just a Robotech is cool. Human Torch. So this is the original Human Torch.
Yeah.
Right? Is that Jim Hammond?
It's the original Human Torch. He comes back, and it became canon that he comes back and joins the Avengers and all that stuff.
Oh, Roy Thomas is the writer on this. That's cool. I have this on digital actually. This one.
It's Sandman, cool. I like it a lot. Yeah.
I never got into Sandman.
Yeah. I just bought the trades for that.
Sapphire. Like this looks like Heavy Metal magazine or something.
Yeah. Looks like a cross between that and ElfQuest. But
yeah, it does look a bit like ElfQuest. This is kick ass right here with friggin' man. Secret Origins. Yeah, who do we got in this one? Oh my god, this is so cool.
That's cool.
Oh, with Ambush Bug, right?
Yeah.
She-Hulk. This is the good She-Hulk, right? Or no?
Yeah, no, John Byrne one. Yeah.
Yeah, so John Byrne didn't write this. It's Steve Gerber.
Okay.
But it looks kind of like it's that one. Oh, I had some. So I actually
Ceremony. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I had one of these. I only had one She-Hulk comic, and it was one of these ceremonies.
Yeah, where she gets married or get engaged to that Indian guy. Yeah.
And I just thought this was awful.
Yeah. And it didn't look exciting at all to me. So
yeah, I had one of these issues, and I thought this is awful, and I never got another one. And
no one ever talks about that story at all.
Grew.
Like, you'll never be in that show.
No, 100%. Sergeant
Rock, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Shadow, I mean, like, that's just awesome.
Yeah. I've got the essentials for that.
Oh, cool. She-Cat, Surfer. This is the Jim Starlin Surfer. So this is all still good stuff here. Slimer, oh my gosh. But Spectacular. Oh, I remember this one. This is awesome. I like Spectacular Spider-Man a lot. I think it's neat. Speed Racer, Stalkers, Star Trek. Which one? This looks like it's like.
That's cool. All the DC Star Treks are cool.
Yeah, it's Peter David.
Yeah.
Star Trek Generation, Next Generation, Starman. This is the Starman I didn't get into.
Yeah.
Strawman. What the hell is this? Oh, this is super weird. Innovation. Oh yeah, this Innovation publisher is so weird. I had a couple of these, and they're just weird comics. You just couldn't get into them for some reason. I bet you if you read them now, they're like the best ever.
Yeah.
But it's like what is this? I don't get it. And like
it's a bit over your head, right? When you're like 13.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. Like this just looks boring.
I know. Just have a bunch of villains on the cover, man.
Superboy. Here's the. So this was the TV show. So it actually says It actually says on here on the side, if you can't see it,
Yeah,
It actually
TV.
says Superboy TV. So it's like, it's a TV version. Here's Superman proper. Oh, yes. I remember this costume too, like this
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Kryptonian
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, Swamp Thing always had great covers. Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, the real one. Yeah.
Wow. Ninja Turtles.
But that one is my first one.
This is the Ninja Turtles I know.
Yeah, that's my first issue I bought for Ninja Turtles.
Oh, really? This specific one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I made a video on it. It's gonna come out next week. But
awesome.
But yeah, Archie's Ninja Turtles was pretty cool. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's the one I know. So whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know the quote unquote real Ninja Turtles. I wasn't there.
I have one issue of that, issue 10. Yeah. and I'm gonna keep it around forever because like that's gotta be worth something. Like
right. Yeah, I like the Archie one is the one I have. Oh, I don't have them anymore. I gave them away because they were all.
Oh yeah.
But
I had those, and I had Mighty Mutanimals, which was the multi-part miniseries with all of the different guys.
Oh.
I found the Ninja Turtles Archie comics was great because they kept up with the toys more than the show or anything else. Like all the toys were in that comic. Like here it's Scumbug and Worm. They were both
this is
figures.
So cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, and this just looks
neat,
better to me. Like it just looks neat.
Yeah.
Versus the original Laird and
yeah, it's more for kids, and the Laird one is more. It looks more mature and not as exciting. So,
this is badass.
Terminator. Who is this? Is now? Yeah, now got Earth. All the they tried to corner the market on badass stuff.
Yeah, like this is wow, man. This is I never saw this in the shop though. That's awesome.
No, yeah.
Time Master, okay. Space Cadet. That's anime.
Tom Corbett. Tom Corbett Space Cadet was an old 50s TV show.
Yeah, Malibu. That's a Malibu one. Transformer. I don't like this font.
I know. It's towards the end, and the toys had that font too.
Yeah, that's not the real font. This is awful. What is this, Malibu? Like, see, I would have never bought this in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like so like XMen. This is neat. This is Claremont still. So XMen number 260. I've got them. The Usagi Yojimbo. I remember this. He was always cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a boost by being in the Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, I had all the Spider-Mans.
Web of Spider-Man, yeah. This is Jerry Conway. I like Web of Spider-Man as well. What's this?
Yeah.
This is what if X-Men had stayed in Asgard
from a story or something. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Oh God.
I never liked these.
Yeah, this is like these spoofy ones.
Yeah.
Whisper. Ooh, it's a ninja.
Ninja, rap.
Wolverine
again. Yeah.
Like how many Wolverine titles came out this freaking
God.
I'm sure I have this because I have all these Wonder Womans.
Yeah.
X Factor. Let me see. No, I don't have this one. But I like this. There's like a lot going on this cover.
Yeah.
This looks like one of those like women's magazine covers where it's like there's someone kissing and then there's this fight here and like it's like all this stuff's going on.
And these guys are posing. Yeah.
What is happening? And this is X-Men class. So this is basically reprints.
Yeah, I had a lot of these.
So this one reprints X-Men.
I appreciated these because like you could get them every month and they told the classic stories and you didn't have to like break the bank and they didn't have a lot of trade paperbacks back then, so it was pretty cool.
Okay, so that is everything for February.
Dun!
So that's pretty good. All right, we're going to close that off. And now we're going to go through our Spider-Mans, which are over here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Unfortunately, the scans I found for the covers, because now you can't do Comixology online anymore.
Yeah.
You can't have it on a web page, so I was forced to find some scans. And they're awful quality, but I mean, what can we do here? Like the cover's going to look okay, but then when you see the rest of it, you'll be like, ugh.
Well, they look as They look like someone just took a picture of my comics. It's
that is what it is.
Like the colors are faded a bit, and yeah.
So let's share screen here. Window. Okay. So I mean, that looks okay there, but wait till you move on.
Eric Larson, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the first storyline for Amazing Spider-Man from January. So this is the January issue where Punisher and Spider-Man team up. Now this, I don't think I have this one, or I have.
Oh yeah.
But like
I bought it back then. So yeah.
Yeah, like literally, this is like must-buy material. Like if I had seen this would have been auto buy. Like
Marvel put like Ghost Rider or Punisher on every cover because
if somebody was on it,
they sold all the time. Yeah, and Ghost Rider and yeah.
Yeah, remember that Fantastic Four where it was Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Hulk or something?
Yeah,
it was like I'm like thinking this is outrageous. It's like it's like this is the greatest.
The Fantastic Four thing, yeah, and they're all in that hovercraft or whatever. Yeah,
it's like the fake Fantastic Four. I don't know.
I just read that one. I have it somewhere around here, but
I don't even know what that was, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got these two guys on the cover. It's like that's good enough for me right there. So Punisher is basically playing chicken, like him versus like a car or like a van or whatever.
It's an ambulance.
It's an ambulance or whatever. Yeah. So like this is crazy. And
why is he about to rocket launch this ambulance?
Why is he going to destroy this ambulance?
Yeah.
It's like, well, there's innocent people in there and he needs to kill them. No, of course not.
It's like it's bad guys in there.
Bad guys are in there. So this is all pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but look, there's blood.
There's blood and stuff, yeah.
And I remember thinking, watching Spider-Man.
I know.
I don't know why they got pissed off at Todd McFarlane with stabbing Juggernaut, and that was the last straw because like there's blood anyways.
And in that issue, the whole point is that they don't stab him. They can't because he's Juggernaut. Like that was the thing, right? No.
Yeah, like it doesn't stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the point of that issue was that you can't actually defeat Juggernaut. You can only kind of like slow him down or like tire him out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a whole podcast. That's a whole freaking stream on its own.
Yeah.
So these guys are bad guys. Punisher walking away with the explosion. That's cool. And these guys are all drug dealers. So I think it's cocaine is what they said.
Yeah.
And they're trying to, so he's trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how this looks in Comixology and stuff, but I remember like it looks the same in the comic where it's like they blotched red all over the blue and everything just to get the red in the lines. But basically it's a weird design where the lines of his costume, you can't really see it well here, are red. And the rest of him is black. It's kind of a neat effect, but it's kind of lost in the way they published comics back then, you know.
So I'm zooming in as much as I can here.
Yeah, no, you can see it. Yeah.
You can see how it's like typically he would have black webbing, not red webbing.
Yeah.
So this is very weird, right?
Like he did red outline around the spider and everything. It looks neat. But I think it could have been better with computer coloring back then. But
yeah. And then now it's back to normal in this panel.
Yeah.
But like this is a cool one. It's like bash. He just smashes through. And then it's like just like this brawl here. Like look at the web. Look how much freaking webs he's used here.
Yeah.
Like he's webbed up this entire like.
And that looks really influenced by Todd McFarlane.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
So now
especially when he thwips it and it comes out and it's the twirly.
It's the twirly webs. Yeah. So here he is swinging back or whatever.
He's going through all the past issues, events, you know.
Well, they did this from time to time, so to get you caught up, and you didn't have to, you know.
So I want to point out two things. Number one, he has a shirt that has the Charlie Brown squiggle with the yellow.
Yes.
And number 2, later on, he's wearing an anti-Batman T-shirt.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And the thing is, Eric Larson always threw in pop culture bullshit. You'll see that more with the next issue.
See?
But yeah, it's like Batman the movie came out, like, and it was still white hot when this issue came out. And so he just puts a it's a little playful jab at Batman, right? But yeah.
Okay. So here, Black Cat is dating Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, like.
And Mary Jane and Peter know all about Felicia.
Yeah, they so yeah, Mary Jane knows as well. So they're all like, what the heck? So where are we at? Okay, so in the meantime, Punisher here is now testing out weapons. So I kind of like this all black Punisher with just the white skull. Like sometimes they gave him the white boots.
Yeah, and the skull is really prominent with Eric Larson drawing it. Like it's like each peck is an eye socket or whatever. It's like
his whole good face here.
You skipped over the whole like Eddie Brock faking his death.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's go back to that. Yeah. So Eddie Brock, it doesn't play a part in this story, but it comes into play later on in later issues. Yeah. But they're like, so Eddie Brock looks like he's been hung.
Yeah.
So you can't really tell here. He's naked and it's like, oh, he's been hung.
Like in the vault or whatever. I like the vault a lot. They don't really use that much anymore. No, and they have the vault armor.
And then, like what are these guys called again? I had the toy of these guys.
Well, I just knew them as vault guards.
Yeah, so it's like
but like Tony Stark made their armor and they, yeah.
So they actually came out when Iron Man 1 came out.
Oh yeah.
They released the toys, and I think I sold them because it's like
that's cool. Yeah.
So Eddie Brock's faking his death. Well, he's dead. Oh my god.
Yeah, you think he died, but
you think he's dead, but obviously he's
whatever.
Not.
Yeah.
So then Aunt May's boyfriend or whatever is having a heart attack. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, and like Eric Larson drew like a skin tag on Mary Jane's on Aunt May's one eye, like on her right eye. You probably there it is. Okay. You probably had a grandma or something that had that or something like that.
Yeah, that's gross.
I know.
I've had skin tags. I'm like, I just cut them off. Yeah. You could freeze them too with those.
Yeah. But I wouldn't touch that. I always love the use of the spider light thing. I love that.
Yes.
From like the old days. Yeah.
I like this year. Okay, so this is like some.
There's a shipment coming in.
Yeah, so
Spider-Man, and he looks kind of Deadpool-y there with the.
Oh my god, it is Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So oh my god, Punisher's here as well. So Punisher's like, well, I'm gonna take these guys out and whatever, and then they team up here. So here you go. Now they're together.
Yeah.
Teaming up, and I always like this. It's like shooting the camera.
Yeah.
Or shooting the audience or whatever. The reader.
I just want to point out, like, I said this before in another thing. Whenever you see Punisher's face, as drawn by Eric Larson, he draws these lines that look like fangs going up and down his mouth, and it always looked weird to me. Even when I was a kid reading these, I was like, it looks so strange. Like, what's he trying to reference there? I don't know.
Yeah, like you mean like here. There's a better picture. Hold on. Here you go.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's weird.
Like, what is this?
What's he doing? Yeah. That's why a lot of people were like, Eric Larson sucks, like back then. Because I remember people like, his art sucks, like. I thought it was cool. I just thought that was weird.
It's just like it's like lines, but like look at this. This is
awesome. Yeah.
So this guy's getting kicked. Punisher's blowing the shit out of all these guys. And look at Spider-Man's trail of action. It's like boom, he hits a guy here.
Oh yeah.
Boom, he hits a guy here. See, look, he's hitting a guy here. He swings up. He tumbles, swings up into here and kicks the guy here. Like, this is awesome. Excuse me. This is awesome.
Yeah. He's wicked, man.
And Punisher's just like, oh. And there's those fangs that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't get what's going on there.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, Spider-Man's like, I think everything's going on down below, so he uses his body as a javelin to puncture through and then Punisher jumps with them.
Yeah, and
it's
there's
awesome.
like a mega fight here. Like I like this here too. And then here you go. This is like right out of manga.
Yeah.
So you didn't really see a lot of this. I would say you didn't really see a lot of this in the.
No, this is a new generation. Plus, look at the paneling here. It's not just like 222. It's all. This is more in tune with what the 90s will look like later on.
Like how come this is
Larson is part of that new generation, right? So
yeah, and they all read manga, these guys, because this is totally manga. And like, look at this. He throws and look, it's in the guy's head.
Yeah.
Why is that okay? Guy. Right? Like, why is that okay? I don't get it.
I just want to point out the bullpen bulletin for this issue.
Yeah, which
so it's like Stan Lee talks about. So they just did the 2 Hulk movies, the one with Daredevil and the one with Thor. And so NBC calls a meeting with Stan Lee to produce 2 more movies. One is the death of Hulk, and what is the what they call it, the rebirth of the Hulk. And of course, we got the death of the Incredible Hulk, but we never got the rebirth one, which is weird. But he says they're going to make those 2, and they only made the one. The other thing too is Marvel in the items here. Marvel makes an interesting observation about how, and we've been talking about this, where whenever a comic came out, it was cover dated one thing, but it was published like way like the difference was humongous, right?
Right.
And they say like for some crazy reason, comic book covers have always been dated months in advance. And so that now, starting with the next month's wave of comics, they'll make it so that they're only advanced by 1 month, so as to not create so much confusion. But I don't know if you remember the dates where it would say mid-December, mid-October.
Yes.
Yeah, that was them trying to catch up to that. And that's what they explain here. It's weird. I don't remember reading this back then, but I read it today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's odd," because we've been talking about that, right? So
yeah. I mean, I would have never have read that back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, so like this is definitely a manga inspired kind of art, and I don't remember this kind of thing like in Silver Age books, right? Like
no,
where it's like you're seeing all these weird paneling and like look, right? It's like whoa, he like jumps. This is like. Yeah. I just, for some reason, to me, the action feels more like cinematic.
Yes.
And it just feels like, yeah, wow, he jumps here, he kicks this guy here, and then shit, Punisher, boom. And then, oh shit, this guy's, it's like boom, 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 boom. He missed him. And he's rolling away. And then, boom, while he rolls, he throws the knife, boom, right at that guy. It's like, that's awesome, man.
That's wicked, yeah.
And this is a generic Spider-Man comic. Like, this isn't a collector's item comic. It's not a key issue.
Yeah,
it's just Spider-Man 330. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're back on here. So there's just more fighting. I got the eyes and all that. I like the big dramatics.
Yeah.
So it's just all fighting. So it's just fighting right now. And then it's like, what? Why? What's going on?
Well, you know what the thing is, right? So it's like they discovered that the government is the one hauling in all these drugs, and they're like, but why?
Why is the government bringing in all this cocaine?
Why is the U.S. government bringing? Yeah, so it's like.
And did they show in this one that they're hiding it at the school? I guess, or that's the next.
No, that's the next one.
That's
yeah,
the next one.
And like Charles
right
Bronson is the is the instructor or whatever.
So yes, oh my God, we're gonna talk about that.
That's what I was gonna say. Like. I said, Eric Larson always put pop culture bullshit all over these things, right? So
and I was actually like, what? I was so weirded out. But this is a great cover.
Yeah, Heavy Metal Massacre.
Like it's like.
And so this is the one where they have the little like the guys on the top there.
Yep.
Yeah, like the movie posters at the time.
Yeah.
When they'd have like the different characters and stuff.
We've got this person and that person. And side by side with the Punisher.
Let's bring in the logo. Like,
now this one's better quality. I got a better quality version of this one. This is a great, like, holy shit. It's like, what is going on with Mary Jane? Oh my God, Black Cat is like gonna kill her.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
She's just warning her and stuff.
Like,
and then Spidey comes in like,
oh, like, whoa, you scared me, Spider-Man. It's like, Mary Jane, why are you so? What's wrong? And she's just, she's like completely concerned here. What the heck? All right, so now Punisher here. I like this costume. Like this is like Punisher.
Can I see? Scroll up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? My comic is dirty too. I guess all the issues were dirty like that. Like with like stuff. I don't know if you could really see it,
Yeah,
but
I can see.
There's stuff here and on her face too. I guess they're all
dirty?
printed like that because like your copy there has the same thing.
Yeah, and that's weird. And this is just like a random scan I found online.
Yeah.
So whoever scanned this, they've got dirty ass print too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this Punisher costume. That's kind of like the costume
cool,
I like.
yeah.
Oh, I have to zoom up to go to the next one. Okay, so now this is the Eddie Brock thing that was like hinted at the last one. So they're gonna do an autopsy on him.
Yeah.
And like this is so cool. They actually try to cut in, and it's like,
his blood black. No, it's the symbiote. You know, and then he reveals that like the symbiote created like a coat of like fake skin that had no pulse and everything, so they thought he was dead. This whole thing with him crushing this guy against his chest always stuck with me. It's like, that's fucking holy shit, man. This guy's like fucking brutal, you know?
Yeah, how did Venom become a hero later? I don't know.
He was always a monster to me. Now I want to say too, I know David Michelini and Tom McFarlane created Venom. So my Venom is Eric Larson. Because all the weird, cool stories that I remember with Venom, like the whole desert island thing where he's chasing Spider-Man and all that stuff, that was Eric Larson. Like this whole thing was Eric Larson. So that's what I remember. I remember Eric Larson's Venom more than, McFarlane. But yeah.
Yeah, so this is the real Venom right here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the mouth that goes like all the way down kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and they started to get kind of crazy with Venom, where it started to become a bit too. I think maybe
because he's so popular, they kept bringing him back and back and back. It's like, okay,
and like he should look like a guy, like like this is Venom. Like why is he like? In some artists make him like the Hulk, like he's enormous.
Yeah. To the point that in the movie he's like 12 feet tall.
Yeah, like it's just like it's
like
so
weird.
Yeah. I like this, how it's like they're kind of working together here. And like,
yeah.
He's like, oh, you got so Punisher's using non-lethal stuff here.
Yeah.
Because it's the government, they're going to be going up against soldiers, and he's theorizing that the soldiers aren't going to really know what the government is up to. They're just following orders. So he's like, I don't want to just kill a bunch of like, Marines or whatever.
Yeah.
Like army guys. So he's got non-lethal equipment here. So back to this is MJ.
She's on a soap opera called Secret Hospital, and so they're having lunch or whatever, and then this like crazy fan comes up and thinks that she's the character from the show,
right?
And slaps her and is like, "You hussy," and then walks off, and she's like, "Well, I mean, she thinks I'm the character, so I guess that's good for my acting,
right.
But whatever."
But then this is the most crazy ass thing I've ever seen.
But then she gets hit by a car.
Yeah, she's dead.
Do you remember this whole storyline? It's
no.
She had a stalker called Jonathan Caesar, and but he's in jail at this point. And the reason why she had to get out of modeling is because from jail he made it so that she wouldn't be a model again. So she went into Secret Hospital. Right. But anyways, he comes back and then and tries to kidnap her and everything, and gets shot dead by another stalker called I wrote his name down, Hal Goldman. And that was at the end of Return to Sinister 6, the one where on the cover Dr. Octopus is like, die.
I had that, yep.
So it's like, yeah, there's that showdown, and then they showed also the showdown with Jonathan Caesar and him getting killed.
Oh my god. So yeah, but like, okay. Yeah, I do remember that now that you're saying it. But like, what is this? Just this woman's dead? Like
she's dead. That's like it. She's on the cover too with a rolling pin.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like I was like, okay. Anyways, and then it's like,
listen, I like this because back then they would seed stories for the next thing. Like I was actually anticipating each issue. And I don't really get that now, you know? It's like, yeah, you got Punisher and Spider-Man, but this other thing with Mary Jane is weird and creepy, and it's like, what's going on? I want to know, you know?
Yep, no, that's
cool.
true.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so we're getting ready here for and this is right out of manga.
Now I want to say that finger always like irked me because it looks like the way I think what he's trying to show is just reflection.
Yep.
But it looks like a tiny finger wrapped up in a cocoon of translucent material, and I don't. It just looks weird.
The colorist should have
the colorist messed it up. Yeah,
like this should have been the same shade, because see how this is purple?
Yeah,
or like
right. That should have been it, and then it was the red around it.
Right.
But yeah, that always bothered me.
Yeah, it looks weird.
That
like he's drilling you.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, so we're back to our manga panels here, where it's like them like action-y or whatever. So now they're in a school, basically. Did I miss?
Yeah, and Spider-Man's like, you're not gonna shoot the kids.
Yeah, so this is like some school here.
Yeah.
And that's where they're hiding the freaking cocaine, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So they bust in, like this little punk kid or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like web right to the head. And Spider-Man, boom, breaks through. Here, I'll do a motion comic for you. Here, I'll do motion comics. And then he picks up this guy. You bastard! What are you doing? And then, okay, look at this. This is outrageous.
It's like, you got some sort of death wish.
You have a death wish, and it's literally Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I was like, what is happening here? And then they pick him up, and they're like, what's going on? And then he explains, like, that the government, it's like that they're weak and they need more money.
Yeah,
and,
so
and
it's like
money, like, it's so weird.
Gold can't be relied upon as the basis for currency. So what they'll use is drugs if like society collapses or something like that. So they'll hoard all these drugs because there'll always be a need for drugs.
Right.
So it's more reliable than gold, right? That goes up and down and stuff. Something like that. And it's not clear whether or not the government came up with this or him and some other guys came up with this on their own. And towards the end, the government sort of scapegoats this guy and says, oh, no, he came up with it, but you don't know, right? So, yeah.
See, it's like gold standard.
Yeah.
It's like, but drugs will always maintain their value. Like, how awesome is that?
Yeah. I remember
now they're like, what the hell are we going to do?
It's funny because, like you were saying, you're seeing all the death and blood and stuff in a Spider-Man comic. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember even picking up the 330 and being like, Punisher's in this. How are they going to do this? Are they going to dumb it down? Are they going to but they don't. And then they get into this storyline, and I'm like, this is a lot heavier than a Spider-Man comic would be, But if you're going to have Punisher in it, then yeah, it would be this, I guess, right?
Yeah, and here's the fangs in full form.
The weird fang things. What's he doing?
Look at that. I don't know.
I feel like they're like reference lines for him in the penciling, and whoever inked it just like inked those things to make him look bad or something. I don't know.
It's so weird. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
So they're trying to figure out what they're going to do here, and they're just like, well, we're going to destroy the drugs.
Yeah.
And that's that. And then, it's Spider-Sense. But it's like, it's like all like
mechanoids.
This is just like
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
It's like I mean, I don't even know why that's there. Like they're just like, we need some robots or something.
Well, it's a comic, right? So yeah.
It's like
Spider-Man throws like, dumbbells at them and stuff, and
So it's like.
Well, plus he didn't want them to kill a bunch of people. So
right, yeah. So they did kind of get away with that. And now this here was on the cover where we saw Punisher with the scrapes. So I like when the cover happens. It's not just like, if we go back to the actual cover. Just maybe a couple more from here. Yeah, see this is happening now.
This happens, yeah.
And then see that actually happened. The scrapes.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that's cool.
That's why I like covers where it's like this is what's happening in this comic, like in this issue. So
although really there's blood on the cover, and it's really Kevlar in the comic, yeah.
yeah, that's true. They tried to lure us in with the blood, yeah.
But somehow they had blood on the cover. That's weird, but yeah. So they're gonna blow it up, and then Spider-Man's like, just to be safe, because he wants the kids out of there, right?
Right.
He pulls the fire alarm,
and then everyone takes off.
Yeah, I want to point out the Jughead cameo here. If you scroll down, there he is, just under Criminy.
What the heck? Yeah, and then is that Archie?
Eric Larson just would put things in there, like it's cool.
So is that Archie right here, and then Archie?
Oh, it kind of looks like Archie. Maybe Dylan there. I don't know.
That's outrageous, right? Yeah, so like, it's like the text.
Yeah.
CB.
The text that's cool. Yeah. And that's got to be Larson himself.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, well, there you go. And then back to MJ with her like mega hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, reading this, I was like, yeah, it's 1990, so it didn't look out of place back then, but.
What's happening next issue?
So that guy that she's talking to is an officer. That's Officer Goldman. But later he reveals himself to be not an officer. He's like a fry cook or something like that. I can't remember. But he's another stalker. And he's the guy that kills Jonathan Caesar.
Oh my God.
Like dun dun dun.
She's got all these like stalkers.
I know.
While she's wearing the big heels.
That's the thing. Back then it was like, she's the hot chick, and does like should Peter Parker really be with a girl like this? And that was always the debate. And he didn't write her very well either. So
I'm okay with it now. I used to not be. I used to be more tense at it than
yeah.
I'm not as tense at it now.
Yeah.
That's the end. We don't have the back covers or anything, so that's the end of that. I will close that up. Back to full screen. Yeah, so I mean that was a pretty neat one, and like these 300s or whatever. Like, but we saw the 90s influence. I don't know when that started. Like Eric Larson took over. When did he take over? Todd
89 or so, because
so Todd left and did his own comic, and then Eric Larson took that one over too. I think
Spider-Man was 1990, so Todd McFarlane left in 89. So it's not. I don't know when Eric Larson's first issue is for Amazing, but it's not long before this.
Yeah, and then but Eric Larson takes over the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like,
or does he not leave with everyone else?
Yeah, he does leave, but But I'm positive.
No, because maybe, but like I remember Spider-Man being like it was awesome with Todd McFarlane, and then when it went to generic art, I was like, it's like there's a steep decline. It's like the art's okay, but it's not Todd McFarlane.
Spider-Man. I could have sworn. Okay. Let me look at maybe like Spider-Man number 17 or something, for example. Okay, yes. Okay, this is the one with Thanos. Who did that one? That's definitely not Eric Larson.
No.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me now because I collected both series.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. I remember this. Okay. Yeah. The Revenge of the Sinister Six. Yeah, that's with Deathlock and all that, and Ghost Rider.
Okay.
That is Spider-Man, and that looks like Eric Larson. It is Eric Larson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sinister Six. Hold on,
what the hell happened, dude?
Yeah, Let me share.
I never hear anything about like Todd McFarlane getting mad about that.
He must not have done it for very long.
Yeah.
Come on, share screen, window, new tab. Okay. So if you do Spider-Man Revenge of the Sinister Six, and just do so, like, yeah, see, look, that's Eric Larson, I'm pretty sure. Does it show who did it? Really, it doesn't tell the credits? Oh, I can't tell for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, look, this looks like, is this not Eric Larson's art? Is it too small for you to?
I can't see anything. It's just you and me.
Oh, I should be sharing it. I said share. There we go. Like this, is that? Can you see it? Can we? We're sharing.
That looks kind of Larson-y.
I cannot tell. So when was that? Well, this was number 21. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but
hold on. I'm trying to look up last Spider-Man issue.
Yeah, like, dude, like maybe Revenge of the Sinister Six. How can it not say who the artist was, for Christ's sakes? Okay, Revenge of the Sinister Six.
So 16 is his last one. So 17
okay, Eric
is
Larson. Yeah, so Eric, yeah,
Larson.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 7. I knew 16 was the last one because it says by Todd, and it was the side. Yeah, and then Eric Larson took over until they formed Image.
Huh.
But Eric Larson must have been doing this while at Image.
Probably. Well, we know now he's a workhorse, so yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I'll remove that. No.
Huh.
Yeah, so I remember thinking, I'm like, Eric Larson took over again. See, I thought I wasn't crazy because I had all these. I had 1 to 40.
Yeah.
17 wasn't Eric Larson though. 17 was where Thanos is holding Spider-Man. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, yeah. I probably should have kept those Spider-Mans. I got rid of. They weren't beat up. I kept that in the 90s. I was keeping my comics in good condition. Everything prior to that was just beat up to hell. Like,
yeah.
It's like, do you bag and board them or no?
Some are, some aren't. I'm trying to bag and board all of them, but it's expensive. You know?
I don't know. I really like this, like shoving a bunch together.
Yeah. Well, some of them are beyond hope. It's like, I don't know why I'm protecting them. There's like lines on the spine and everything. So
right. Yeah. So at what point are you just like, you know what? What's the point of even?
Yeah.
Of even doing this or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're good. We went through everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then we'll do March next time, and then I don't know what comes out in March. But then we can also do. We have a bunch of other topics. We also have some other ideas as well, which we can just do as shows. I'm trying
to like Spawn or like
Spawn. I'm trying to rewatch. I'm trying to watch Witchblade.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought that and I watched the first like 5 episodes or something. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's like a good show, but it's not Witchblade enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But I like Yancy Butler. Like, she's cool.
Yeah.
And she's like, like still into the Witchblade. Like, I seen her talk about Witchblade. Like,
wow.
So it's like they could have done something more with that, I think. I don't know if it's just the budget, but it's not a bad show. Like, the show itself is like an okay show.
Yeah.
It's just not, it's just not Witchblade really like enough. Yeah. So
it's like the CW treatment of it's like just dumb it down for TV and then.
But CW is they're mostly trashy shows. This Witchblade show is like a normal show. Like, there's good ideas in it. It's like,
yeah. Okay.
It's like a regular TV show. It's not
like it's not like injecting human drama in it.
It's not silly. It's not silly
teens.
crap.
Right? Yeah.
I just man, I mean, well, you saw Superman and Lois, right? So
I didn't see the latest one, but
okay.
But I liked everything up to like episode 7.
Okay.
When they wrapped it up with Bizarro and all that, but I don't know. I'm sure he'll come back. But whatever.
He'll come back. Yeah. So you can check out the other one. But like, I mean, we won't do anything this weekend. I think next weekend we can bring back, because when's Moon Knight? That's coming up, isn't it?
Is it March 30th or is it
So 30th
would be a Wednesday, so
yeah, so I think it is that day. So I'm going to see Morbius. So we'll do a Phantom Zone on the 2nd or 3rd or whatever that day is, and we'll do, because Steve and I would have seen Morbius.
Well, 2nd is a Saturday.
2nd's a Saturday. We're playing
D&D Phantom Zone, right? 2nd or 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're playing D&D on the 3rd, right? Or on the 2nd, I can't remember.
It would be I don't know. I can't remember.
I can tell you right now, because it's whatever 3rd. So that's the Sunday. Yeah, so we'll do one then. We can talk about Morbius and Superman and whatever else came out.
Yeah,
but like, yeah. I mean, look, it's Morbius. I mean, he looks kind of neat. I think at one point he does have the reddish thing.
I'll watch it eventually. I just don't feel like shelling out money and going out of my way to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
It's like I don't care. I don't care about fan cred and shit. It's like, fuck that. It's like there's a time to die on a hill and time not to. It's like I don't trust them to do I trust them to do a mediocre middling job. And something where like you're like, yeah, Morbius, he's in there a couple times looking like the comic. Most of the time he just looks like Jared Leto. But I fully expect that if I were to watch it in the theater, I'd be like, that's cool. I don't know why they made it. It's like, sure. And it's a Morbius movie, I guess. Good job, guys. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Like, I want Morbius fighting Spider-Man. What is this shit? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's on his own, and it's the story of Morbius. What the fuck are you doing?
It's the same
with
1992. Like, anyway. Craven's in like my top 3 villains, but like, what is he going to do?
Why is he on his own? Yeah.
Why is he doing stuff? Like, I don't get it. Like, are they going to do the flashback sequences of Last Hunt and make that into a movie? Is that what they're
not doing that? Yeah.
Like, I don't like. Because like Craven is psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, what am I supposed to like? And he's not gonna. I want the orange pants, and I want the bare chest
and the line and all that. Yeah.
I want because because I want him to be like a man's man. Like, I want him to be like a macho man's man.
Yeah.
Like what he's supposed to be. I don't want these and look, make him a crazy ass guy. Like,
yeah.
I don't want this like, there's going to be some good to him or something. Like, I don't care. Yeah. It's like he needs to be crazy. He's like, I just want to hunt people down.
I know, but if he's the focal point of the movie, then no, he'll be the big like redemption dude, and yeah.
And even Morbius, Matt Smith said this, which is not good. Matt Smith said he literally didn't understand the script. He's like, I don't understand what's going on in this movie, but whatever, I'm doing it. So it's like.
Matt Smith didn't understand. Yeah. It's not like he doesn't understand fantasy, so
right. So I'm a little worried about that. It's like he's just gonna be like, oh yeah,
I didn't understand. Why did they have that somebody out there? It's like, what the flip?
Yeah, my wife's like, she's like, oh, apparently Matt Smith didn't understand Morbius. I'm like, well, that's not good. it's like, well, I'm sure it's gonna be, no, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, you'll buy it.
I'm buying it for sure.
And hopefully, like, he'll look like the guy a couple times in the movie, and
Yeah, and that might be. It's not gonna be worse than Man-Thing. So.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was terrible. Anyway. It's not even Man-Thing. No one burns at that Man-Thing's touch in that thing. So yeah.
The Thing is not the Man-Thing. He's a thing, but he's not the Man-Thing.
No, he's Swamp Thing. He's made out of trees and stuff.
We gotta do the 2 Swamp Thing versus. You know what I started watching was Best of the Best.
I only have Best of the Best 2. but yeah.
Yeah, part 2 is great.
With Wayne Newton. Yeah.
Best of the best, part 1 is obviously great. Part 2 is awesome.
Yeah.
Part 3 is the weirdest thing ever. Gina Gershon is in it.
Okay.
And it's about these white supremacists
Yeah.
who literally are like torching and killing these people, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Lee's the only one who's back. No one else is back. And you're just like, what is, and I was just like, it's kind of cool because he beats up all these guys, but you're just like, this is kind of bad.
Yeah, why is this so mean-spirited all of a sudden?
It's very,
yeah.
But Best of the Best 4
yeah.
is freaking awesome, man. I was like, wow.
And then a high note, yeah.
It ended on and he directed it. I'm like, good job, buddy. So just get right to the good stuff. Yeah. So, well, maybe we should do like a 4-way battle.
Oh, yeah.
But
best of
the best of the best of the best of the best.
No one's gonna know what that is.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
Nobody will know, but it might be fun to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, guys, we're gonna end it off there, and I'll see you Tuesday for the Women of Wrestling talk. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.